Suddenly, the door opened again, and a doctor stepped in. The room seemed to hold its breath. His expression was unreadable, but his presence was enough to make every heart skip a beat. He looked at the nurse who had let him in, nodded, and then turned his attention to the waiting families. He didn't address us directly, but his glance swept over the room, acknowledging the silent desperation in the air. I could feel my pulse quicken, my heart racing, as I waited for the information I so desperately needed. But the doctor's eyes didn't settle on me. Instead, he walked over to the desk, speaking to the receptionist in hushed tones. The woman behind the desk nodded, her face an unreadable mask. I strained to catch every word, every shift of their bodies. Was my father getting worse? Was something changing? I wanted to leap to my feet and demand answers, but I couldn't. There was something suffocating about the space, about the knowledge that nothing was in my control. I stood up suddenly, unable to stay still any longer. The air was thick, as though the walls themselves were closing in on me. I stepped into the hallway, my shoes echoing in the quiet corridor. The dim lighting, the cold tile, the smell of antiseptic, everything felt so foreign, so surreal. I was lost in a haze of fear and frustration, my mind spiraling out of control. A nurse passed me, walking with purpose, but I stopped her, catching her by the arm. My voice shook as I asked for an update.
"How is he?"
I whispered, the words heavy on my tongue.